Hello everyone. Today I would like to announce that my limited company iSova.io prepare iDbTester, a new product that you can buy and download from iSova.io site. And let me show you the demo. After your download, you get the iDbTester zip file that you can just double click, use the installer, install for just you or for everyone, and you have it. Right now, let's open it for the first time and let's create a new test suite. Let's keep it performance tune-up classic as a test name. There is a not existing folders T-SQL Tester and 001. We dive into 10 top queries, the worst queries, and we use only one thread for our testing. And here I have two connection strings, old and new. I'm using local database, and database name is iDbTester example. Integrated security is true, which means I'm using Windows authentication and connection timeout is 0 to make sure long-running query can be proceed fine. Now, old and new can be the same, like in my case, or for example, new can be development and old can be QA environment. If you sync regularly, after sync you may run the tests. Okay, so let's save this profile and let's pretend that our SQL administrator gave us this query. I copy it, and this query needs to be examined because it's performing slow. Of course, we don't know what happened, so we started from knowing nothing. Now save, and we have some kind of experiment with the same code as a new and as a old. Test pass, of course, and we see some statistics. I will tell you a little bit more a little bit later. Basically, old section down below show us statistic for this third procedure, and new the same one here. So what we can do now, we can go to the this basically create for us the procedure with the bottlenecks. This is the worst one, and those two are a little bit better. As you can see, performance need to be improved. Now, how it works: users read temporary table. We insert into this table user ID, upper username, first name, and last name. And there is one mistake that we check user ID from the user's read and we insert the same time. And we want to avoid duplication, but there are better techniques for do that. So let's for a moment comment out those inefficient part of this query, and to make sure that it will be working, we may use distinct keyword, and distinct keyword eliminate duplicates. So let's try to this one version now, and as you can see, test fail, and we may think why it failed. We may check these statistics. There is a little bit better in the total reads, but still the performance is maybe even better a little bit, but the test failed. What does it mean? Basically, output of this test is for the old code different than for the new code. So now, where is the problem? Well, it is over there because we have to distinguish as well what we get from users read. And let me run one more time, test pass, and we have better duration and reads about 25%. Now, let me show you the best solution for this problem. I was able to figure it out. Maybe that's the best possible, but quite significant better. Now I will use 3 times this. In this test, I can create separate test for the, for example, letter A, for the letter small I, and let's try run this experiment. And what we can see over there is that CPU time is 0 now, total reads only 45, 280 rows were were calculated, and here is the different story. We have a lot of reads, and that basically slow down our query. As you can see, test pass we have 83% improvement from 23 milliseconds to 4 milliseconds. Now I want to show you one more aspect, that if you buy from my site, I will give you also another zip file with database, and if you open this SQL with the database for play with the tool for the first time, then on C T-SQL Tester DB you need to create this folder, and then on the master database you can just execute this query to get the database, and database has some portion of data for testing. Just to start with playing this query. And there is one more thing I want to show you. When we navigate to the tests, so our test were in T-SQL tests 001, we have this run XML. And what we can do, I will hold the shift button, right click, and choose the PowerShell window here. And now I will go to the C program files, then to the ISOA iDbTester exe with the run XML. And what's gonna happen is basically running the test on the console, and this is outdated, but it's very useful from one more aspect, which is that you have result CSV with a result in the form that can be opened in Excel or in the numbers, and you have logs with all executions so far, right? So this is very useful, and I'm giving it to you also. Let me open this CSV file to show you the potential of logging. I will open on the Excel. Okay. As you can see, we have result, pass, fail, pass, what we change, and all records, and over there new records in this nice form. This is very useful for the nightly testing run of the iDbTester. So that basically is the solution that I'm sure keep your time and save a lot of your time by improving the T-SQL code. Thank you so much and have a good one.